Hello, everybody. It's me, Romula from Sacred Willow Reiki Healing, coming in for our final day of 28 days of Reiki. Just as a small little recap, this was a journey that I created for myself to go through 28 days of sending Reiki to myself to kind of just reset, restart, create new foundation, and activate my potentiality, right? But I wanted to share to my viewers. I wanted those who have been following with the Rise and Shine Reiki Mondays, those who have had sessions from me, those who have actually learned from me, and those who may not know me but are Reiki practitioners that want to put themselves through a series like this. That is why I did it. I wanted to provide this opportunity not just for myself but for others. And I'm like super excited. I'm so happy that I was able to get through the 28 days. But I'm a little sad because even though like I don't get to see you guys, it's just knowing that I'm sending Reiki to you all while I'm also going through my own journey. I feel like I've made a small connection, especially for those who have watched every single day leading up to this. Again, I want to let you know I also appreciate you all. For those who have been watching, again, if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be doing this. So to be able to look at my videos and see the views, I mean, I'm not here looking for a million views here. 1 to 5, 20, 30, whatever. Even if it's just 2 people who viewed it, that's enough for me. Like, I feel good because I feel like it's reached whoever needed it. So I just want to do a small little recap of how we got to where we are now. Our first week, which I've mentioned before, was about foundation and grounding. So that was the new moon energy. Once we kind of got through those 7 days, which was a focus on the chakras of the body, we then moved to days 8 through 14, which was about activation and expansion, which is the waxing moon, right? And we focused on like the physical areas, such as like the nervous system, immune system, the gut, the cardiovascular system. And then from that, we built upon that. So we've got our foundation, we've got our activation, expansion, and then days 15 and 21 was integration and release, which is the waning moon. Okay. So the last day of the week prior to that, that was the full moon energy. And then coming into the new week, we're going into the waning moon. And that's where we started going towards like specific areas for like a detoxing kind of thing, like cleansing these areas out so that what new comes in can be filled and not, be stagnant with other things, lifting the weight off the shoulders. We focused on tension. We focused on the brain and the nervous system again and our energy field. This last week, which is days 22 through 28, today is day 28, we focused on rest, gratitude, and rebirth. Okay, the dark moon, the other side of the moon we don't see, think of it as like the rising phoenix from the ashes. We've done all this work. We've burned down all these things that no longer serve us. We've built our foundation so that we have a sense of grounding. And now we are growing from the ashes into something new. Like a seed that's been growing for a while and then finally it blooms, right? So that's where we focused on the entire system. We were focusing on trust. We were focusing on gratitude, this mindset, seeing all the beauty and the benefits and the goodness of the world that can change your mindset instead of seeing all the negativity, right? Then we did aura cleansing and deep rest, which we need. And then yesterday I sent Reiki for the future because obviously we're not completely done with this journey. Yes, we've done 28 days of Reiki, but now that we've gone through this process, I think what we said last time, it was to be aligned with with our potentiality. So now that we've done that, now we want to make sure we continue that alignment. And I've sent Reiki during that time to kind of, hey, let's remember to stay aligned. Let's remember that relaxation and rejuvenation. So as we go into our last day, I'm trying not to tear up. It has been such a journey, and I let you guys know things that I was going through. I've let you guys know, like, hey, that I have a therapist, right? There's nothing wrong with that, and so I've kind of made myself vulnerable with you guys. And it's kind of sad that the journey ends, but, not to say like all good things come to an end, but this is our time now to go out into the world to see if these things we've been working on for the last 28 days have really embedded into our cells, really has helped us change our behaviors mentally, right? But also, hey, hopefully this allowed you to be more connected with yourself. You know, I'm so attuned to myself right now. It's kind of crazy, but that's part of the journey. I had to refine myself, despite everything that's going on in my life and all of that, right? And like I said, while I was doing this, I realized my calling really is to send Reiki. And no matter what kind of distractions occur in my journey, I'm still going to do it. So, with that being said, let's look into our day 28, which is our closing ceremony. And basically for this is honoring. We're doing this because we're honoring our transformation and welcoming renewal. Okay? So we're coming to an end with our practice, but we're also opening that door into the new version of us. Like I had mentioned before, we peeled all these layers away. And what you have is this little seed waiting to grow into something amazing. So the focus for the body would be whole being. Not just whole body, but whole being. Us as a being. So it's not just the physical, it's the mental, it's the emotional, it's the energetic field, it's our aura. Whole being. Our healing theme is wholeness and rebirth, right? Filleth our cup, and let's go on out into the world. Because we're a new person in the most positive ways. And not a new person that has completely changed us into 180, but we have a different perspective now. We're a little bit more attuned to ourselves. We're willing to self-trust, right? Hopefully having this mindset of gratitude to see the beauty in things. Our Reiki focus is sealing and honoring the cycle. So we are sealing it because we have achieved it and we want to procure it, okay? We want to honor this cycle because we've done the moon cycle, right? We've gone through the new moon, waxing moon, waning moon to dark moon, right? All the cycles of 28 days, including the new moon and the full moon, okay? Our moon energy is preparing for renewal. Yes, after this day, when you take your next step, this is you entering into your potentiality. Also, our mantra for today, which I think is super, super awesome, is I honor the cycle and welcome renewal. It's a theme. We are renewing. We're bringing forth this new energy, this new vibe that's always been there, right? But when the weight starts to go and the water starts to get stagnant, right, we start to kind of lose that self. So I do appreciate this word renewal. It's not just new, we're coming back to where we need to be. We've regulated ourselves. And we know what that regulation feels so that when we feel dysregulated, we can go ahead and come on back and be like, hey, this isn't me. These aren't my thoughts. Or, yeah, I won't go too far into it. Sorry, let me go ahead and take it. Oh, it's still too hot. Will not take a sip. So with that, we are 8 minutes into this video. I wanted to do this recap, but let us go ahead and get into our last session for 28 days of Reiki, our closing ceremony. And remember, as I've been saying, even with Rise and Shine Reiki Mondays, we focus on our breath. That is the quickest way to connect ourselves to our body. It's also the quickest way to tell our body, hey, it's not that bad right now. It's okay. We're not under a threat. We are okay. So we're going to inhale and exhale slowly but deeply. We want to make sure that we are gentle in this process because this is a healing journey, right? We're coming to a closing to our practice, but we are sealing this beautiful energy within us so that we can always reconnect to it. Inhale. And exhale. Allow Reiki to flow. We are receiving Reiki for our whole being. We have spent 28 days doing this. We've spent minutes allowing ourselves to have a time of relaxation and rejuvenation. This is all about wholeness and rebirth, like the rising phoenix. We have let go of an old self that no longer belongs in this current time, in this present moment. There's a lot of things we hold on to, and we don't even realize it. We don't even realize how much it's affecting us on our daily basis. There's things from childhood, things from teenage years, even adulthood, that are still trying to clean. But we've just spent 28 days lifting the weight off of our shoulders, moving the stagnant water in our body, and cleansing things that no longer serve us, so the things that do can attach. And it's all for our future potentiality. This is for our whole being, for every chakra, for every muscle, for every bone, for every type of skin, because we have the superficial and the deep tissue, for all the organs, and our brain, and our auric field. Let us say thank you to them. Let us show our gratitude, because our body endures so much while our minds are running. But if we didn't have this body, we wouldn't physically be here. So we must show appreciation, even to our feet and hands, We go through a lot. And this is our time to relax and rejuvenate, to help promote self-healing. We are preparing for our renewal, preparing for what comes next in this journey. We've built our foundation. We've activated and expanded. We've cleansed, but I think there's another word I'm missing. We've integrated and released. And finally, we're here for a rest, gratitude, and finally, rebirth. Rebirth. Sealing and honoring this beautiful cycle associated with the moon. From the new moon to the waxing moon, to the full moon, to the waning moon, and officially dark moon. Allow Reiki to flow. I'm getting a little emotional. And it's okay if you're getting emotional too. Part of it is that I'm happy to do this, not just for myself, but for you all, but also I did it. I didn't let anything get in the way of this journey. And that's the beautiful thing. I didn't give up. And nor did you guys during this. And that's what's so beautiful, and that's what brings tears to my eyes. These are not tears of sadness, they're tears of happiness. And it's okay to express this. It's okay. We can't all be tough all the time. But sometimes it's not about being tough, it's just being in awe of that beauty of the fact that we did this together. It's not like we're going anywhere, right? But just knowing that we've come to completion, almost like graduating high school or getting that certificate after spending months and months and months training. It's completed. It is done. And now we are preparing for the new us. Honoring transformation and welcoming renewal. And as our mantra says, I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. Our rebirth. We did it. And our journey's not done. And this is why we are sealing it and honoring this. We still have work to do. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. Yes. Any distractions, bring your focus back to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And if you find that letting that breath out with a deep sigh can help relax and rejuvenate. Inhaling and exhaling. Let it out. Taking in the Reiki energy to fill up your cup and pushing out the things that no longer serve us. Some pranayama there. Breathing work. But be gentle as you inhale and exhale. Don't push it and force it where you feel pain. No, 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 we never want that. Let us have grace for our bodies as we welcome this renewal, this wholeness and rebirth, sealing and honoring this cycle, having our closing ceremony for this beautiful journey we've just done. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. I honor this cycle and welcome renewal. Thank yourself for taking this time. Thank yourself for being a part of this journey. You chose to be here. You chose to receive Reiki. Thank yourself for taking this opportunity to experience Reiki from a whole body experience for 28 days. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Bring your focus back to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Moving your body around just to kind of get yourself acclimated. And go ahead and come back. This video was a little bit longer. I wanted to provide more Reiki this time since it was our closing ceremony. As usual, here's our fun Reiki fact. Reiki is a lifelong practice. It is a way of life. It is a non-stopping thing. It goes with you everywhere you go. And being a Reiki practitioner, being a Reiki master, Shinpiden, as I'm doing this, as I've been doing this, what have I been saying? This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be sending Reiki no matter what distractions or things keep me away from that. And we saw plenty of examples through those 28 days of the many distractions that can happen in your sacred space. So with that being said, again, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I don't want to wrap this up. I didn't realize I was going to get so I didn't expect myself to, I guess, become attached to this process. And but there will be another 28 days of Reiki, maybe next year, maybe in the fall, who knows? It just depends on when the calling comes. But if you're totally into Sacred Wheel of Reiki healing, check me out at my website, www.rawcreations.com, RHAWCREATIONS.com. That is where Sacred Wheel of Reiki is hanging out on my art website. There's a thing called Reiki Services. You will be able to see when I'm doing the What is Reiki webinar. If you have like questions, you want to kind of do like an hour basically Zoom presentation where I talk about the fun facts of Reiki and all of that and how to become a practitioner and how the energy works. But I also do sessions. So if you'd like to try a session with me, go ahead to my website, book a session if you'd like. I also have 30-minute consultations for free. So if you want to talk to me personally about what you think Reiki can do for you, we can do that as well. I also teach. I teach Reiki 1 and 2, and I also teach Reiki ART, which is Advanced Reiki Training, as well as Mastership. So yeah, check me out. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to my page. Like the videos, comment, I don't know, do what you want, but I'm here. I will always be here for you and Reiki. So thank you again. I think I'm just kind of like extending this because I don't want to wrap up the video because I can't believe it, 28 days. And we'll see how long this takes to load on YouTube because that has been the bane of my existence. But again, that's why I'm so grateful for you all, because despite the irregular posting and stuff, every time a video posted, you guys made the time to watch it. So thank you. I don't want to get emotional, but thank you so much, you guys. Let me get off of this before I start crying in the most positive ways. Like I'm just so, we did it. We did it, y'all. We did it. We went through 28 days of Reiki. Even if you rewatched videos, we did it. We completed our journey. We did it. You know, we gotta praise our happy moments or something like that. I don't know the phrase. I'm really bad with phrases. Phrasing. If you know Archer, you know where that came from. But yeah, so with that, check me out. Keep an eye out. I'm still working on Rise and Shine Reiki Mondays. I'm not sure if I'm going to move them to Sundays or what. I'm still kind of thinking on that. But if you have any suggestions, feel free. Shoot me an email at sacredwillowreikihealing@gmail.com or write a comment in this video to let me know what your thoughts are. Like, should I do them on Mondays or should I do them on Sundays? I don't know. But yeah, videos will be coming soon. And yeah. And hopefully I get enough subscribers that I can do lives. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do the girl a favor. Anyway, with that being said, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace out, y'all. Till next time.